Aries, thanks so much for tuning in for your, I was going to say your year ahead reading because I've been doing so many. But it's not the year ahead, it's the month of November, Psychic Tarot reading. And my name is Vickieverlie, and you can find me at vickieverlie.com. Don't be fooled by imposters. I'm just giving myself a little spritz here, I'm getting hot. Alright, so the decks we're going to be using today is first off the Chrysalis Tarot for the main Celtic Cross beginning. Then we're going to follow up with my Rock and Roll Prophetess mini deck, 3rd edition, for the second part of the reading. Then we're going to pull an Animal Totem from my Beast Mistress Animal Oracle deck. If you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be some additional cards pulled from the Morgan Greer, and this is the one with the tin, the little mini tin deck, which I like these. I've got a few of them. But if you're interested in any of these cards, you can find the direct link to purchase them for yourself, and below there'll be a direct link for all the decks used in this video. Alright, so we're having an eclipse in Taurus, and then we're going to have Jupiter go into Pisces. Now for you guys, there's an eclipse in your second house, especially if you're Aries rising. This astrology part's a little bit more geared towards the Aries rising, but the cards will be for everybody. But this month in particular, I do really recommend, when we talk about astrology, looking at your rising sign, because you're going to probably get a little bit more accurate information. The eclipse is in your second house, which is money and finance and possessions and stuff. And this is the one that something can be eclipsed out of your life. It can be obstacles, and I think that's the highest thing that it could possibly be, like some sort of obstacle that was blocking you or trying to, that was in the way of your financial flourishment, you know. But for some people, a financial opportunity may come to an end. That could happen. But it's always, with these eclipses and stuff, it's always for your highest calling, it's always for your highest good. Now, Jupiter was in your sign of Aries starting in May, and now it's been moving backwards, and it's going back into Pisces. You know, that could play out a couple ways, but it's definitely going to enhance your psychic ability. It's definitely going to be enhancing your intuition, enhancing, like, pay attention to those dreams. Could be people from the past either showing up where you're thinking about people from the past and there they are, you know, you're getting memories. If you're getting memories from people from the past who are passed on, they're not living anymore, know that they're reaching out to you in a way. You're having a real spiritual connection with them, even if they're not in the body anymore. It's only going to be for 6 weeks, and then it moves back into your sign, I think in middle of December, or it's not too long. It's just for a little bit. But for this month, it will be in that 12th house, activating that dream state, activating that subconscious mind, those kind of things. Okay, let's get the shuffle going here for our Aries friends. This is for Aries Sun, Rising, Moon, anybody who has Aries prominent placements in their chart. So let's take a look here. Alright, this is the Chrysalis Tarot, and the first card out we have the Celtic Owl, or known as the Hangman, 9 of Stones, or 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Spirals, or 9 of Rods, the Sorceress, High Priestess, 5 of Spirals, or Rods, Page of Stones, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Scrolls, or Swords, Strength card, or Papa Legba, Temperance, and then final outcome is the Divine Child. It's the Hierophant, but that Divine Child, that baby energy, really stands out to me on that card. Well, just as I was saying about how you're going to be going deep into your subconscious mind and all this stuff, and the cards are backing it up. You got the High Priestess, you got the Hangman. These are cards of going inward, meditating, getting downloads, being quiet, you know, seeking, paying attention to our dreams, asking questions through our dreams, and even getting answers. You know, either when you wake up you just know the answer, or getting an actual dream that just, bam, nails it. You've got the 9 of Spirals and the 5 of Spirals, and the 5 of Swords here too. So there is some energy of stuff that's been difficult to get through. You may feel like you're at a stalemate or an impasse. And, you know, with these eclipses, things like this will be eclipsed out of your life potentially. A lot of you, it feels like it's at work because you don't want to walk away from the job security here. You got these stones, these pentacles piled up here, and she's like, well, if I want to get out of the rat race, is what I'm hearing. If I want to get out of the rat race, I'm going to have to walk away from this job, and then it's going to, you know, It's a lot. It's a big step. It could be a big step. Strength is having strength and have patience, because there's things in the works here. We've got a baby here, but also this Page of Stones, Page of Pentacles. There's money things in the works. There's things are coming, and they may have not even reached you yet, but they're being talked about. They're being talked about, and they're going to be implemented, and it is going to be the right thing for you, even if you're not even aware. I think for a lot of you, you're not even aware of it right now. You know, listen to that spirit guide. The Temperance card is the universe speaking back, and the universe co-creating with you and working with you, and getting you on the right track for your highest calling and soul growth. Final outcome, the Divine Child, what's Hierophant. But if you look, it's so cute. It's like a baby. And this, when I use this deck and I see this card, I always think of it, you know, somebody could be having a baby. And there's this painting here. She's got a palette. So they're saying if you can paint your world. I like that. I'm going to paint my world. Meaning create it, you know. Maybe for some of you, you might even want to start, even if you can't draw, maybe just doing something visual. You know, what do you call that? A vision board. You know, this would be a great time to do a vision board, Aries. So then when the time Jupiter goes back into your sign, and in December there, bam, you're ready to roll, you know. Visioning it, and then hit the ground running once Jupiter gets back over that threshold. Oh, sorry, I think my phone is buzzing in there. Sorry about that. I'm not going to look at it. All right, let's do a shuffle here. This is for Taurus. Now here, what we're going to do is we're going to look for you, which you are the Pentacles. You are the Knight, the King, or the Queen of Pentacles. Whoever shows up first doesn't. Here he is. Now it's a he, but it doesn't matter. There's no gender exactly in this, so it's representing you. Okay. Even though if you're female or whatever you identify as, this is still you. We're going by the sign alone, Earth energy. And that's you, your Earth energy. Yeah, you got this Nine of Rods. This is the same card that's here. This Nine of Spirals. This Nine of Rods. You're looking at this problem. You are looking, here you are. And you're looking at this problem, and I'm going to zoom in. Maybe you can see a little better. Move it up and zoom in. Yeah, how's that? Here you are. And, you know, it's a lot. This Three of Swords is not anything, and you've got the Ten of Swords over here, too. Some of you have had some miscarriages, and you may be able to conceive a child all the way through here with these Empress here. But Empress, besides meaning healthy pregnancy and all this kind of stuff, Empress is also, you know, just being in abundance, being in a happy place, not being in all this stress and everything, feeling like comfortable, feeling fertility, feeling beautiful, you know, just being in the beautiful energy. It reminds me of a lot of, oh, that was Taurus, never mind. Taurus had this card with all these beautiful gardens on it, but that's what it reminds me of. I'm getting a flash of that card. I don't know if I can find it. I'm not going to try. So, but let's look at how this lays out here. So here you are. You're looking at the Three of Swords, so there's clearly something going on here, right? And then the Nine of Rods, you don't know what to do about it. I'm hearing that it's a touchy situation. For some people, it's a touchy situation. But now they're giving me that song. So sad, so sad. Oh, what is that? Why can't we talk it over? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. That's what that is. It's Elton John's song. You might want to look up the whole lyrics, but sorry seems to be the hardest word. You know, I don't know. I don't really know if I see you saying sorry necessarily. I think I see you more just moving on. You got the Hangman again. You had that, I think, in here somewhere before. But it's also one of those cards about getting the download, same as the High Priestess. You're sandwiched in between. Oh, you're over here. Isn't that funny? Why am I because that's what I was saying, Taurus, blah, blah, blah. You're not Earth, you're fire. But look at, this is so crazy how this works out. You showed up in the same row. So you're dealing with the same things. Well, you're one or the other of this people here. They're actually the fire sign. But I think, don't discount what I said to you. Sometimes when I say the wrong thing, the message is still right. I feel like you can get to this place. You can get from here, surrounded by stress, worry, apprehension, you know, and to the Ten of Cups energy. And Ten of Cups is a beautiful energy, and it's a marriage card, and I do see you maybe enjoying, you know, a happy happy marriage with somebody, happy partnership with somebody. These two they go together. The Queen and the King, they're the same. They belong together. They're the same suit. So some of you too, maybe you've been trying to deal with an earth sign person, and it's aggravating. You know, you don't get along with them. It's bringing a lot of stress. So maybe you need to go, they came through real clear with, you need to go with somebody who's more of your kind. I know that sounds a little, you know, but that's what the guides came through with. And your kind could just be anything. It's not necessarily about race or gender or, but this is your kind. You're my kind. That's another old song. You're my kind. Keep saying that. So there could be a happy ending to this, but there is some struggle to go through. I might put that happy ending. There could be a happy ending. There certainly looks like it here with the Ten of Cups and then, you know, this Empress energy, and the two of you, they're looking at each other like they just, you know, they really are into each other. They're a good pair. They're a good team. You know, they work well together. They're on whatever level it might be. It could be a work relationship. Could be some family stuff. You know, friendships. Could be a lot of different things. Let's get our animal totem together for our Aries. Now, real quick announcement. I am offering the 2023 year ahead readings. Will be available for a limited time. We look at astrology first, and there's a lot of astrology coming up, and you are one of the signs that actually will be affected directly, because in July the North Node is going to go into your sign, into Aries, and you're going to have Jupiter in your sign for a little bit too. So you are definitely getting affected by these transits if you're interested. I can look at your birth data and the transits and give you some insights there. Then we go into a full-blown tarot scope, 4 layers of 4 rows of tarot, and then an animal totem, just like I'm doing now. So check it out if you're interested. Through my website's probably the best, but you can check out the links below too. Alrighty, Aries. Howling at that moon with that wolf. But the wolf is also finding your pack, finding your tribe. What I was saying, finding your kind. The wolves travel in a pack. You know, they're a group pack animal. Wild spirit of the wilderness. Impeccable instincts draw your path. Needing freedom to roam far and wide. Embracing the interdependency of all life. More than anything, I feel like this wolf is talking about you're finding your pack, you finding your tribe. If you're having a lot of difficulty with somebody, then maybe they're just not of your tribe. It's not to say you don't have to be all, oh, they're a bad person, I'm right and they're wrong. We're not jiving anymore. We're not gelling anymore. We're not on the same wavelength anymore. You guys over here, you are on the same wavelength. You are of the same pack. You know, this is your pack, your tribe. So pretty cool stuff. Alright, Aries, before I go, I want to show a couple things. I want to make a couple quick announcements. I will be releasing in November my single Christmas Time. It's a Christmas song that I actually wrote many years ago in the 80s, I think. And I've redone it. I've changed the keys, slowed it down. So I'm re-releasing it. So if you enjoy Christmas and holiday music, please do check it out. Add it to a Spotify playlist of holiday music. I'd love that. That would be great. And then the other thing, if people ask me all the time, what's with the rock and roll prophetess, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm a musician. I've been in music for a long, long time. And there's a, Level Up Cleveland is my hometown, Cleveland, Ohio. There's a interview show about music and musicians. And I went on and I talked to the guys about all my coming up in life and music, and even some stuff about my family's bar, because they were really loving the bar too, the two guys that did the show. So we definitely talked about that as well. So if any of that kind of stuff interests you, take a look at that video as well. But anyways, Aries, yeah, you're going to find your tribe. I might put that, what did I say before, happy ending? I might say, you know, find your tribe. I'm going to put that as a second alternative. Find your tribe. If I don't write it down, I'll forget it. Anyways, we're going to do the Patreons up next. Remember, you are Love and Beauty Incarnate. Thank you for everybody who supports my channel in the ways that you do by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Costs you absolutely nothing. And then that triggers that, I'm pointing to the subscribe button down the bottom right if you don't know what she doing. Yeah, so that can, you know, that tells that YouTube algorithm that you enjoy my content, and it tells me as well. So if you can take a second to do that, it's highly appreciated. And also, I'm going to put this out there, you know, as the holiday season gets underway and we're all doing a lot of shopping, consider purchasing gifts or even things for yourself from an independent creator. Instead of feeding the corporate greed, why not purchase that? And I'm one of them. You know, you can definitely check my website. I have notebooks and teas. But even if you don't purchase from me, consider purchasing from some other independent creators. You'll get a really unique gift that's not a knockoff. You know, it's a unique creation. And, you know, it's like even something a little bit special, really. Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great month. We'll talk again soon. Bye.